Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Miles, You Betcha Guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy, and we are presented by the one, the only Ice Mountain, and we are live.
Yes, we are.
We are back and we are live. Tyler and I are both wearing our OP shirts.
One of us.
I got mine underneath.
Change.
Oh, you're wearing the same shirt as me.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Ryan didn't get the memo.
No, it's underneath my hoodie. Got cold in here. I had to throw something. Throw another layer on.
Yes, let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see
Well, I don't
it,
want to
Ryan.
pull. I think that's like.
Take your clothes off.
No, I
Ryan.
think that it
Let's
makes the
see
episode rated R, doesn't it? If I start taking clothes off.
You'll blur it.
Depends if you have a shirt
We
on.
playing strip poker here or
Yeah,
what?
if any sort of skin shows, you'll blur it, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's a liar. He lied to us.
Photoshop that in.
It's just like a floating.
It's just the square screenshot from the website, ohyoubetcha.com.
Yep. So, guys, you can get your new OP shirts at ohyoubetcha.com. I like these ones because it's straight and to the point, but it also gives that Midwest vibe.
I like that it says OP on it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was
Where do we go from here?
no, I was gonna make a joke about a girl named Hope. You could just add an H at the end, but it was not good. You know, like you have the H, you have a line here and a line on the sleeve, and then you can go like this, and it's just OP, and then you put the down. That's
Oh.
it.
Then it'd be Opa.
Oh wait, over there.
Other arm.
It's good you didn't say that out loud.
Regardless, there's lots of cool shit you can do. Or if you did like the 2000s cutoff all the way down the
Oh,
side,
yeah.
it would look like if maybe the shirt said Hope before, and you just cut the H off.
Yeah, or it might just say P. Yeah, if you get inside the nipples, like some of my buddies used to.
Oh yeah, I suppose you cut it down like this.
Yeah, it just has P.
Give it 10,
People-
You're like
give it
wearing
10,
one of those
15 years.
weightlifting tanks backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. The stringers. The
Yeah.
stringers is what the weightlifting community calls them. The bodybuilding community.
Gotcha.
So guys, go check out the OP shirts at ohyoubetcha.com. That's not actually the site. Don't go to that.
No. OHH.
Will you get that,
that domain.
domain though, Ryan? ohyoubetcha.com.
That is a good one. At the break, I will.
That's what we should have named the fucking page.
It's actually good. I mean, we'll get it.
We should have. It should be OP You Betcha, not Oh You Betcha.
6 years later.
Oh my
What
god!
an epiphany.
Talk about a regret.
I mean, you still can. do
Never
it,
too late for a
probably.
rebrand, though.
That is true.
Redirect.
Yeah.
OpYouBetcha.com
Yeah,
is
we can
way
do it.
better than OhYouBetcha.com.
Do a quick 404 redirect.
And then there's no double H, you know? So it's like go to OhYouBetcha.com. Well, they type in OHYouBetcha.com. I always have to go OHHYouBetcha.com. It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Why would I get a
OWE?
domain with a silent letter?
Yeah. Or like when over the phone, if I have to give someone my email address, I always have to say OHH. And then at the end, I say 2 H's after the O.
Maybe our biggest blunder not doing OhYouBetcha.com.
And I can't, the amount of people looking up this domain trying to purchase, right? I'm sorry. It's too late. I mean, it's already done and said and done with.
Really
So,
shillied that one.
yeah. So not my, this is part of the company portfolio, obviously, but
I
it's
would
growing.
say in this company's domains, I would go OhYouBetcha's number 1. You betcha goodkidoftheweek.com 2, then OhYouBetcha.com
Yep.
3.
ohyoubetcha.com is available.
It's already, I mean,
You already
it's
bought
not
it.
though.
It's not. If you
Yeah, 'cause we
refresh,
already
you
bought
already
it.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying right now for you to buy it before the people hear this.
Well, it just hasn't, payment hasn't gone through yet.
Yeah.
Processing.
Paydays on Friday.
Yeah. 99 cents a year.
Anyways, and actually, you brought up your college buddies.
Yeah.
I actually saw one of your college buddies on the golf course on Sunday.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well,
T-Doll.
oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Is everything that you thought he would be?
Oh, I
he
know
went to-
this
yeah,
guy.
he
I
went to
know
the
this
bachelor
guy,
party
yeah.
with him,
Yeah,
yeah.
the whole group was great vibes.
Oh, phenomenal. Yeah. That's one of them too I was referring to.
What's funny though, if I know anything about your college buddies, you might have been getting after it on the course because he left not one wedge, but 2 wedges on the same green, and I had to give it back to him.
Yeah.
Hey, good kid of the
You
week.
bet you good kid of the week.
My good deed of the week
Yep.
was picking up his wedges and waiting for him to come trotting over, and I gave it to him.
Gotta get your
Yeah, the
phone.
run is short.
Actually, another group dropped their wedge. I had to give it back to them too.
I mean, you could have been flush with wedges on
I
the
know.
corners.
I could have had you sell them on eBay for me.
Yeah, that'd have been easy.
But I didn't because I'm trying to get that free cone at DQ this week.
It'll be there.
Well, I think that warrants it. That's 2 days in a row, actually, for
Did you
two
see
wedges.
my submission? I just said it was my kid, but it's really for me.
You submitted?
No, did you see it come through?
Oh, that one. Yeah, I mentally processed that one. That's a winner.
So, but where I'm going with that is it reminded, so, you know, your college buddies,
Yeah,
they're hooting and hollering.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because hooting leads to hollering.
Yep.
And I heard they were on the one of the greens and a guy
On the green.
made a putt. And all
Yeah,
of
they
a
were,
sudden I hear, very nice. Really loud. And me and my brothers just started laughing. We're like, that never gets old.
It doesn't.
It could be 30-24 and very nice still plays.
I wanna-
1,000 years from now that will still play. And I was thinking that is something that never gets old, is quoting 2000s comedy movies.
For sure.
I was going to say specifically Borat, because on my list of things that never get old, at the very top, I have my wife.
Yeah. We're on the same wavelength here. Basically, yeah, Borat's a great example.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
just will never get old.
Very nice. My wife.
King of the castle. I have a chair.
Funny story about Borat. My wife and her family went to that on Thanksgiving one year. I think they were, yeah, just the family, no like friends or anything to make it, you know, a little bit funnier. But the five of them, I think she's the youngest. I think she was like 12 or 13
Yeah.
when they went. So that's a Thanksgiving that she'll never forget, though.
Did they like it or was it?
Oh, she said she didn't know what the fuck they were doing there.
I went to Borat. I went to Borat with my grandpa and my uncle, and I was 12. And then I was like, no, it's not rated R. It's rated X, or it's unrated. So it's totally fine to watch.
Yeah,
And we went there.
all ages.
Yeah. And they were appalled.
That's a great movie. And then the same with like the green like over the
thong.
shoulder
Yeah.
thong.
Yeah.
It's
then-
iconic.
The naked hotel wrestling match with Azam Bagatov.
So
Never gets old.
yes, never
Borat.
gets old. And I mean, there's basically that time frame was the heyday for Borat and any Will Ferrell comedy.
Any. Yeah, that's when he's on his sports run.
He's on a heater, dude.
Our age group will be quoting Will Ferrell movies until we die. It's hard to go a day without getting a Step Brothers reference.
I was talking to my neighbor the other day. We're going to sell our house, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna have to get out the the German commander costumes." Step Brothers reference.
Sprachen Sie Dick, neighbor.
That, or every time I walk into somewhere where we're drinking, I'm here to fuck shit up.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my God, people love that.
Yeah.
Or what's he yelling at him when he says he wants to mess up his face?
You know what helps with shoulder pain? If you lick my butthole.
It's endless. And our age group specifically, like college kids now don't give
No.
a shit about that movie. We got this nice little warm, fuzzy pocket of age group here that just gets to quote that until we die.
Anytime my wife asks me to do something, I'm like, this house is a fucking prison.
I'll once in a while, I'm not calling him dad.
Not even if there's a fire.
What's it? A Johnny Hopkins quote?
That's
Yeah.
Ryan's college buddy.
Yeah, that is my.
I used to smoke pot with Johnny Hopkins.
Yeah.
And it just goes on and on. So that's something that never gets old, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Just quoting movies in general.
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to know another thing that just never gets old?
Would love to know.
Water.
Oh gosh.
I think
Not any type of water though.
well, just hold on. I'm getting there.
Hold on.
Let me see how I want to say this. If you think back 8 to 12,000 years ago, Ryan,
Okay.
think about
I'm
the
there.
water that existed in the polar ice caps.
Sure.
And then imagine a big comet or an asteroid, depending on which group you talk to. And that comes into Earth's surface and hits somewhere around fucking Calgary,
Frickin'.
Okay.
somewhere in that area. I don't know.
Calgary.
And then the polar ice caps melt. That water then goes into an aquifer.
Goes into a bottle.
Then a company 8 to 12,000 years roughly later
Depends who you ask.
builds an artesian well.
Okay.
And they take that water and they bottle it and they send it to us and we drink it. That's not very old.
No. No,
Just
it
doesn't
never
get old.
It doesn't. No.
That doesn't get old ever.
I can drink polar ice cap water all day, every day.
Mhm.
It's this water from the aquifer from the cataclysmic event 8 to 12,000 years ago should be 8 to 12,000 roughly years old, probably older.
Yeah.
But it's like Benjamin Button in reverse. It just doesn't get old.
Drinking history.
Yeah. And if you get lucky, you maybe get a little piece of like asteroid or something in there, a little piece of history with your,
From the cosmos.
from the cosmos.
You like my use of artesian well?
Yeah. Artesian's the best type of water too.
Do you know what an artesian well is?
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you. Artesian well is basically a well that you don't have to pump out of. Like you don't have to pump it out of somewhere.
Sure.
It just fills automatically from the aquifer that's underground.
It's kind of like breastfeeding. They just automatically fill.
Yeah,
It's like an
Same
artesian,
thing.
artesian breast.
So yeah. Yeah, my son is currently drinking that artesian milk. Artesian well milk.
So are we drinking from the bosom of the earth right now?
We are.
Yes,
yeah.
we are, Tyler.
We are
Nothing but the
sucking the
breast.
teat.
Of Mother Nature herself.
Oh, also, the water I was talking about was Ice Mountain.
Yeah,
I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, if you didn't know.
I could tell.
All of this is Ice Mountain's business model is Ice Mountain. Water from the teat of the earth. Not wrong. Not wrong.
No, we're
Drink it
not.
in.
Not wrong. So if you guys would like to drink from the teat of the earth, get some Ice Mountain. Suck on that.
I would say something else that will never get old, and I'm just experiencing this now for the last couple of years, is ripping ass in front of your kid just to make them laugh.
I thought you said ripping acid.
That gets old.
I think there's a certain age limit where
It's
that
funny
hits its
once
peak.
or twice. Then it's too far.
Just say rip
Yeah,
it
then your
acid.
tolerance just grows, and then yeah.
Do you rip acid or
Never heard that.
you drop
No, you
acid?
drop it. Yeah, yeah.
I also don't understand how acid works or how you consume it. I
think
know
it's a
you
pill.
drop it.
yeah,
It's a pill, isn't it?
No,
Isn't
it's
it like a
piece of-
wafer?
I wouldn't know, but it's like a little piece of paper.
It's like a piece of
It's like a
yeah.
little. It's like a little wafer, like a
Yeah.
church wafer.
but it's like the
It's like a piece of paper.
It's like the size of your pinky nail,
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
if not
Okay.
smaller.
So then what? You drop the acid on your tongue.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what dropping acid is.
So it's like a
Essentially.
Listerine tablet?
Kind of, but much smaller.
that could be our next Patreon.
Acid roulette.
Yeah,
We all just drop it on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we'll just wait for this to kick in.
I didn't know
if-
Mine's looking
Well,
fine.
I wouldn't know, but it doesn't taste like anything too. So like,
yeah, it's completely it's
tasteless.
odorless, tasteless.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
You
would
can't
work.
confirm though because you don't know.
I don't know it, but
But you should ask your college buddies.
Okay.
I should have
Okay.
asked them when I saw them on the course. I just needed some clarification
Hey,
on the dropping or ripping of acid. What's
Dude.
the correct vernacular on that?
Dude left 2 wedges. He might have been.
No, he might have.
He
been.
wasn't dropping wedges. That's not the only thing he was dropping.
So dropping acid in front.
No,
ripping acid.
ripping acid,
front of your
Ripping acid and taking names.
yeah.
Oh, my kid, he dies laughing when I rip acid.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that to not get old, Ryan. Does it get old to your wife?
I don't know. She doesn't know. She's like, oh, the kid's laughing again. We must have dropped something out there.
Yeah.
But ripping ass in front of my child. Just to get a good
Never
laugh
gets
out of him.
old.
It never gets old. Because
think it will
Because
either.
I have a free pass to make whatever noise I want out of my bum.
Because
You know?
right now he thinks it's funny.
What other noises are you making other than fart noises?
Like you, I mean, if
Like a trumpet.
yeah, you can modify it if you want.
Was it you that sent me that video of a guy making different animal noises with his farts? This is the stuff Ryan sends me.
That's gotta be the funniest video Ryan's ever seen.
He's cracking up right now.
Dude, that one was I don't know how I got to the point where like I have to send this to you, but I did. I must have been laughing pretty good. It takes a lot for me to send a video to somebody else. I gotta laugh.
I'm gonna pull it up and we're gonna listen to it.
It was like
Well,
it was like 4 or 5 days ago.
It really will never get old. 'Cause right now he thinks it's funny. In a few years, it'll annoy him, which is our main job
okay.
as dad.
Okay, here we go. These are all actual farts out of this guy's ass, and he's changing it with cupping of hands,
Oh
flapping
my
of
God.
cheeks. That's a cat. Dolphin. Elephant. That's a duck, by the way.
Jesus Christ. You guys remember like 2 years ago, we got a comment and we're like, this podcast is just fart jokes.
Yeah,
We're
it'll
back,
never get
baby.
old.
It'll never get old.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
I would agree, Ryan. That won't get old. What about
Uh,
you, Tyler? What won't get old for you?
On a little less bodily fluid lane, sports montages, sports movies, like a training montage, never get old to me. I love them. Absolute sucker.
What's your favorite one?
Rocky IV.
Probably no. Rocky IV is ridiculous. He climbs a fucking mountain.
So it
and
gets old?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
it's just-
A little bit of a pinhole on this one.
I know. I could have said fucking
Well,
pictures of.
does Rocky IV montage get old?
Yeah, that one does. If you watch it too many times,
Well, that's the whole opposite of what this segment is.
I like 99.9% of sports montages.
We're not even trying to.
You are.
No, Jared. I mean,
No, it's just like you kind of just put a hole in your whole thing there. Like, there's not a single fart that would Ryan would be like, I am sick of farting.
Okay,
Right,
so
right,
if
right,
you
right.
farted in front of your kid in church, that wouldn't get old.
that would be
That would be
hilarious.
so funny.
What's your
Okay.
favorite? What's your favorite?
What's
one,
your
Tyler?
favorite montage?
Miracle.
Oh, that's
That
a good
movie
one.
never gets old
That's
either.
a good one. That's a good one.
So basically, you're more so motivational sports movies
Mhm.
never get old.
Yeah, I actually just told you guys we watched all the Air Bud movies. Those sports montages are incredible.
Okay. I got to go back and check
They
it
are
out. I don't remember.
So fucking ridiculous, but they're great.
I like
This
that.
weekend.
I like that.
Any particular wrestling montages you used to watch before big matches?
No.
Yeah.
Well, what's that one? What's that
There's
old
only
wrestling movie called?
Vision Quest.
Vision
it's the
Quest, yeah.
only somewhat realistic wrestling movie ever made.
Yeah.
Foxcatcher.
And it's
Foxcatcher's a good one.
that is really good, but there's no good training montages
That's
because that
fun.
movie's sad as shit.
That is
Yeah.
kind of a downer.
Yeah.
The best sports montage I've ever seen. It's not a movie, but it's like an actual montage of sports clips. It was like something like moments of the decade or something, and it was for college football. Do you remember that one?
Probably came out like 2020.
It'll never get old.
Is Boys of Fall playing in it?
No,
Oh, God.
there's a tick 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 boom
Oh, I
song in
God,
there.
that's fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then the guy literally gets decapitated.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, not yeah, no. But then
Figured
it like
that way.
shifts gears, and there's like the one player who I don't remember what happened to him, but he like walks. He like couldn't walk, and then he could.
Is he a
And,
Rutgers player?
It might have been Penn State or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like just
Sandusky
It's
days.
like it goes like people getting decapitated to like people who couldn't walk walking again, and it's one of the best sports montages ever.
Tavon Austin's also got a
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Isn't it like one of the
montage
most
video.
viewed
It is, yeah.
videos on YouTube
I don't
ever?
know. It's tens of millions of views.
Yeah. It is a good highlight.
It's very good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. West
I had
Virginia.
when I was a freshman in college, this was my redshirt year, so I didn't play, but I would have to dress for the games because if the starting quarterback got hurt, they were going to pull my red shirt and I would have to go in. And so we would room on the road together, and he would get up in the morning of game day and he would throw the fattest lipper in. And he would just sit in front of his computer and watch college football montages to get himself psyched up for the game.
Let's go.
And this was like 7 hours before game time.
Holy shit.
got
And
all of his
you
pads
rode
on.
that high all the way to kickoff?
Yep. And I'll never forget it. The whole room just smelled like Copenhagen. So much dip.
We had to get his fix in before that. Did he ever throw one in his mouth guard?
He might have. Now I'm starting to think about it.
Because it's like, you know, when they're like, oh, you want to do good on a test, make sure you chew the same gum when you're studying as you do when you
Oh,
take the
yeah.
test. Like,
when
make
you're
sure you
getting mental
Yeah.
reps.
Yeah.
on
That's
the-
what Brett Favre did.
Yeah.
You could have a lipper in game.
chew the same cope during mental prep as you wouldn't, you know, in the game.
My freshman year of football, I roomed with a senior who never played ever. And we were staying in the same position. We stayed in the same hotel room. He would play World of Warcraft on his laptop until 4 a.m. every single time because he knew he wasn't going to play.
Damn.
I'd
It's
wait.
you just don't bring that guy along.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
It just seems like you're wasting money on meals and hotel space.
Yeah, we were D3. It didn't matter. I just
Very
roll-
similar stuff was going on over at Jamestown, the other D3 school.
Oh.
we only dress the best.
You guys had like 10 kids on your team.
I mean, even sniff the 25-man roster. I mean,
There's 25 people on a.
Yeah.
In Jamestown?
What does everyone do
Because
during
it's like,
games?
what is
then?
it,
There's only-
16
Well, there's-
for the regular players and then
well, so you got, I mean, there's 9. Let's say there's 9 on the field. So what do we got?
Yeah.
16 left. So then you probably bring another 8 pitchers.
You
And
bring
then-
8 pitchers?
Well, so
Yeah.
like on a weekend road trip, there's 4 different.
Okay.
There's 4
Okay.
starters.
Okay.
And then you have your bullpen, which is probably
Yep.
4 or 6 guys, and then you have a backup at probably 60% of the positions. A couple guys that can play outfield, infield.
Well, I was going to say, how
utility
many
guys.
injuries
Yeah.
are happening in baseball that you need that deep of a bench?
Yeah, well, no, it's pretty much just in case. And then you got a guy, you know, the one guy, Tyler, your buddy,
World
similar.
of Warcraft. But
It's
He's
just
the guy
there.
who's going to catch bullpens
because he stuck it out.
Yeah,
the whole
he's
time.
gonna warm every single pitcher up, and he's never gonna play.
that actually is a great gig. Now I'm thinking about it. Like if I wanted to be on a baseball team, I'd want to be the warm up
bullpen catcher.
Yeah, if you could be
bullpen
the best bullpen catchers in the MLB make like 4 or 5. They make league minimum, I think, which is like $475.
I'm not sure.
That ain't bad.
No, not
That
at all.
would be sick.
That's the life.
So
That's maybe even a better job than a punter in the NFL.
yeah,
Or
'Cause
a
you-
long snapper.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
at least then you can't get your head taken off by a middle linebacker.
right.
You could take a stray one.
I was
But
gonna say,
you are padded up, aren't you? Can you?
No,
go-
you're full gear.
Yeah.
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 Would you rather take like a breaking ball off the nuts, or would you rather get fucking
Am I cut?
lit up
Am
by?
I cupped up though?
You're cupped up, but
Okay.
it's maybe off to the side a little bit, shifted on you.
You maybe got a fucking knuckle sticking out the side.
So do I have a full testy outside of the cup?
It's just like
Did I slip a nut?
Is it hot out and did it slip?
Was it a nut slip?
odds are it's hot, and odds are they've dropped. So about half of one.
So you're dangling.
You're playing with fire here.
If I
I got
have an
gonorrhea.
exposed testicle, I'm gonna get lit up in football.
Yeah, if it's exposed for sure.
Yeah.
Because I've
Yeah.
been lit up in football, trust me, and it's not worth losing a testicle.
Yeah,
No.
brain damage or infertility. Which one do you take?
Well,
Well,
at this point in my
brain
life, I'll take
damage is-
the infertility.
Brain damage is more about the repeated hits. So one big hit's not, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get jacked up, it doesn't really hurt that much.
Depends on how tense you are. If you don't see it coming, like
Yeah.
when I was standing in the pocket and got my head ripped off, didn't hurt that bad because you just are so loose.
That's true. Antonio Brown, Vontaze perfect.
Yeah, it's like on the.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean, it wasn't ever
on
the
the
same.
movie Due Dates when they go
They get in the
flying off
crash.
the bridge and Robert Downey Jr. has a ton of injuries because he got tensed up and The other guy was sleeping
Galifianakis was
during
asleep.
it, so he didn't get injured because he wasn't all tense.
Same size.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
That is an underrated
It
movie,
is.
by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, something else that I would say is will never get old is walking by your wife in the kitchen and just slapping her ass.
Till you die. Till you die.
I've done it. Let's see, I've been married now for a year. That's how many months?
What month was it?
About a year and a half ish.
Okay. Your marriage is 18 months old.
We've been dating since 2018. Not once have I passed up on this opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not once has it been old. I don't even think it'll be old when I'm old.
No, I 100% agree.
I hope not. Because that means the marriage is dead.
Are you looking for a reaction or are you just doing it to do it?
Well, it depends on the mood of the room, reading the room, you know. Sometimes it's like I'm late for a tea time and it's just as I walk by, it's just like out.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe like
Gone.
with like a backhand almost, like a
Yeah. And then sometimes it's kind of like a cupping
Yeah.
job. And then sometimes it's you're going to maybe get a little sting out of it.
Yeah.
And
You know?
middle
sometimes
school
it's
locker
just
room
a
with the towel situation.
Sometimes you're just passing in the hallway and it's like a good game sort of situation.
Yep. Good game.
Yep.
Good game.
Yeah. Except no handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like a nice little pat, you know?
Uh-huh.
And
Playful.
yeah.
Nothing too aggressive because
Yeah, you remember hooting leads to hollering, patting leads to tapping. You know what I mean? Just PATTAP.
yeah, patting
Flip
leads
that
to
word around.
fapping.
So that to me will never get old. I don't know about you guys, but
Mhm.
I don't think it'll ever.
I
get-
agree.
And if it does get old, I think that's a bad sign.
Mm-hmm.
Give it about a year or so when you start doing that. Like when your kid sees you do that, then he's gonna start doing it.
Yeah, we actually kind of toned it down a little bit because my kid was like just slapping random ladies' asses.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was not good. The first time it happened, thank God it was like
That's like in it's Home Alone.
Yeah.
When he slaps that old lady's butt at the crosswalk and he like
He doesn't slap her butt. He pulls her skirt.
Same church.
Like,
same yeah.
Luckily, the first time we ever did it was to a friend of ours,
Mm.
so we were able to be like, "I'm sorry, he's clearly seen Dad do that."
Yeah.
So, but that makes it even better because now I'm gonna have to start doing it in secret. You know,
Yeah.
like
It's a little extra level.
fucking. maybe then I'll have to do like a distraction where like I give her a high five and a low five.
Then it's truly good game at
Yeah.
that point.
Mm-hmm. So
Diversion.
I just don't think that'll ever get old.
Mhm.
Something else is just kind of a quick one. I don't know. You guys may not feel this way, but to me, it'll never get old to just watch my sprinklers go.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
Got to see the coverage.
sometimes.
Jesus.
Okay.
Got to see the coverage. Why,
Well, it's just like
one
you
of them-
get one of the best surprises is you get home from something and you forgot that the sprinklers were going to go that evening, and you roll up and they're already going. You're like, okay, I'll meet you inside. I'm gonna be out here for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it does put a damper on the mood when
Yeah.
you got like, I know when you got like a defective sprinkler, not getting the right coverage or not like going back and forth. I had to deal with that last summer. It fucking pissed me off.
But
So,
it's also, part of the art of
that's the thing too.
Same vein as this, spraying your kids with the hose. That'll never get old.
Mm,
I love that game.
Can't wait to try it. I
Yeah.
mean, I could try it right now.
You could.
yeah, you might only get one
And
reaction.
then whatever reaction I get, I'll just blame it on Tyler. He
Yeah.
told me that this never gets old.
Well, you got to tell them to drink from the hose, kink the hose, and then undo
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's in their face.
that's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I've been got by that
Mhm.
before.
yeah.
I've
But,
got.
I-
I've
we-
also gotten people with it as well.
Isn't there like a water bottle trick where you like have your kid like smell
You're
the
thinking
water
of like
bottle?
popcorn
They look.
trick.
You put like a. That's where you put like a penny underneath the water bottle, and you're like, look at it. You got to look at it through here now, and then they look in and you squeeze
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Squeeze it, yeah.
Shoots water.
I
in their
did that
face.
to my mom one time.
How did that go over?
She that was really, 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 really bad idea.
How old were you?
She was very mad. And like, you know, like if I were to do it to Tyler, you might get mad, but then like he would get why I did it. It's like, oh, this is a practical joke.
Yeah.
My mother could not understand why someone would do that to another human. It was bad.
No, you
My
gotta
mom does not like practical jokes. She doesn't like them.
you gotta get her with the the dash trick. You tell her it smells like what are these, peanut butter or something.
Yeah, and then tap the brakes.
And then
Oh, that's
tap
a
on the
good one.
brakes. That'd be another good
I've
one.
seen that on TikTok, and the comment section think it's very mean.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Practical joke though.
The comments don't pass the vibe check on those videos.
No, sounds like they've had it done to them.
Yeah.
The dash smells like up dog.
Sounds
What's up, dog? Wham!
You get him twice.
Gotcha. 2 times over.
It smells like Matter Baby.
That's it.
What's the matter, baby?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
I would say something else that never gets old is peeling out on gravel with like a 4-wheeler, any type of off-road machine.
even cars though.
Cars is fun. I don't feel the need to spin out on gravel as much as I do on like a 4-wheeler or a dirt bike or anything like that.
When are you ever on a fucking dirt bike?
Dude, I had a dirt bike when I was younger.
Really?
80cc Kawasaki.
You are not a dirt bike guy in my mind.
Dude, I got it for when I coming home gift for when I got my tonsils out.
What?
Yeah, it was the it
All
was
I got was some ice cream.
it was the neighbor, the across the road neighbor. He just had it in his garage. He never used it. So we brought that fucker over and that was awesome. I probably rode that thing for 3-4 years.
Wow, I did
Yeah.
not know that
And then
about
it got
you.
old or what?
I think I outgrew it. I wanted like a 2 Hundo CC. Couldn't afford it. So got rid of this one and got a Dodge Durango 04.
So like we have a gravel road by the office.
Mm-hmm.
It goes from pavement to gravel. Every single time I'm taking that corner pretty hot. And you just drift around and keep going.
Hey, when I said dirt bike, I knew you were gonna say when the fuck have you?
Yeah, when the fuck have you ever rode a dirt
Yeah,
bike?
fucking
Bring it in.
yeah, fucking 1 down, 4 up,
Did I ever
5
tell
You
the
guys still
story?
got that thing?
Did I ever tell
No, I
you?
sold it.
Did I ever tell the story of my dirt bike experience on this podcast?
No.
I feel like I did. Or maybe I just told you.
For the new listeners.
My buddy from high school, not college.
High school, buddy.
He was a dirt
Is that
bike.
fucking crybaby?
No.
Okay, good.
He also,
Hey,
his name is
That's-
Kai Baby Drew, not
Sorry.
the fucking cry.
That's
baby.
Miles'
That
buddy,
sounds
okay?
mean. Mine is a nickname, okay? Anyways, disrespect him like that. He's my cry.
He's got a name.
not yours. Anyways, other guy, he had dirt bikes and they had like a little mini track at their lake. And, you know, I thought that I had it. I thought that how hard is it? It's just a bike.
Yeah, there's just a little gap in between
So I,
these two worlds.
went over a few fucking whoops and a few berms and I turned around and there was a double jump and I kind of pinned her a little bit. It was the last little stretch in it. I went off the first jump and I landed, but I was still hanging onto the throttle. So when I landed off the first jump, it just fucking exploded and went off the second jump. I went full Superman, flew off the thing and like hurt my hip.
Oh.
And it was in high school. It was like 2 weeks before football started. And I was all paranoid. And luckily there was only a couple people that saw, but that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I haven't been on a dirt bike since.
Did you walk?
Maybe I gotta face my fears.
Were you able to walk that one off?
Yeah, I did.
You have
it
to.
hurt bad, but I
I
definitely
believe it.
I didn't rub it either.
No. You can't rub it, otherwise it hurts way worse.
it wasn't a cramp, so
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, we might have to get you on one. This would be a good dirt bike to, you got that Burma. We could.
Oh yeah,
fucking
we got some dirt bike area.
We
out
do.
there.
walk.
No.
80cc Kawasaki.
Kickstart it.
Yeah.
So that was the last time I was on a dirt bike.
Actually, this dirt bike, we sometimes the kickstart didn't work, so we had to just roll it down the driveway, pop it into first gear, and then just hit the throttle, and it would start going. So
That actually, you know what? I wasn't convinced that you were a dirt bike guy until you just said that.
yeah,
I believe you had a dirt
Yeah,
bike.
I mean,
after
way too
saying it.
detailed.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, 3-4 years, dirt bike kid. So
You wear a helmet?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I got actually my first helmet I ever got was at Fleet Farm.
Nice.
So
Did you love it?
no, I didn't love it. Once I turned 16, well, I upgraded to a 49cc moped. What?
That's such a downgrade.
No, it was a huge downgrade. But I got a moped, and then when I turned 16, I took that helmet off, threw the sunglasses on, per the North Dakota law.
Mm.
So, God, that was such a freeing feeling taking that helmet off. But I mean, you know,
Feels better with the helmet off.
oh my God, man, you know how many times I got called loser for having a helmet on?
Yeah.
No, wear your helmets, kids. They're important. Fuck, that felt good. Anyway,
You're like, oh boy, Ryan's coming with a helmet on around the corner. And you're like, I really wish you would come without a helmet on.
It's really fapping that throttle.
No, this fucking moped only went like 23, 24 miles an hour.
Pretty good.
Traffic would be backed up behind me on Main Street, dude. It was
It's like on Dumb and Dumber when they're rolling into Aspen and they're like
Coming down the hill.
of cars.
That was right.
Yeah, I like to half the
Nippy going through the pass, huh?
halftime. I'm like, fuck, I should be on the sidewalk with this thing.
Hey, there we are quoting
There we go.
2000 comedy movies. Jared, do you have one before we take a break?
Yeah, taking your socks off after work never gets old.
Mhm.
Just taking socks off in general doesn't get old.
Yeah.
Could be like, you know, have you ever gone like out on, like you're in a house and you go on the deck or a patio and you're going to go in the grass and you take your socks off? It's
Oh
such
my
a good
God.
feeling.
Grounding.
Like when you're at Sky Zone, you take your socks off to everything's all said and done.
Or like when you're at the bowling alley, you take your socks off before you put your bowling shoes on. I love leather on skin feeling.
And then you walk out like you're not stealing them.
Yeah. I love to get a good sweat in bowling shoes when I'm at the lanes.
I just feel like I have more control with no socks on,
Yeah.
you know?
It's
Yeah, more
just-
grip.
Yep.
You're grounded into the leather, you know?
It's funny how they clean them with just like one little spray.
Now that'll kill the fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, bowling shoes are disgusting.
They are.
Was my first real W-2 job ever was at a bowling alley.
Okay, here's a would you rather for you, Tyler. Would you rather take a fastball off the hang nut situation, or would you rather lick 10 pairs of bowling shoes? The inside.
The
of
inside.
Whoa.
them. Like lick them good. too.
Before
Gotta be good.
they're sprayed.
Before that.
For the
Mm.
And I'm trying to think of who just wore them.
Say it.
No, I don't. I didn't try to think of one.
I was thinking Phil from the Trailer Park Boys. That's who first came to mind for me.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Basically, just a bunch of fat, sweaty people just wore
Okay.
them all.
God, I mean, I think
And I could say that because I was much fatter than this, so I can make that joke.
I think I gotta lick the shoes because there's no bodily harm from that. It's just disgusting. Can you
You
imagine?
would rather lick 10 insides of bowling shoes after a bunch of fat, sweaty
like,
people wore them.
Is it one lick like this,
No,
or
you're
am I
cleaning
fucking
them.
making out
That's
with
how you're
them?
cleaning them.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it's a one lick of the soul.
No, it's one lick of the whole inside of each shoe.
So like, am I
So 20
Oh,
shoes.
so you gotta like rotate it.
am I Swiffer wet jetting the inside of these shoes, or am I just one licking like what I can?
Yeah,
reach?
we'll go.
You gotta hit all the surface area of the inside of the shoe.
The
Yeah,
whole
sole
surface.
sides and top.
What if you did a shoey on each?
No,
I
it's
don't
weird.
think-
'Cause then I gotta ingest stuff.
Yeah, but you're still gonna swallow that saliva eventually.
I mean, at this point in my life, if I have to like fully stick my tongue in those shoes, I'm gonna take the
Now,
fastball.
I
off
would
the
like
ball.
to, hey, before you make a decision, I would like to bring something to your attention. You now got 3 kids.
Yeah, that's
You could have a free vasectomy
Yes.
Oh,
with the fastball.
That was good. That's why I said that at this point in my life, I'll take the fastball
Okay.
off.
Ball
the
to
Would
net.
you ever throw the catcher gear on and let me pitch to you?
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
Okay. We should do that.
I would.
I can catch
I would
64
love
mile an hour changeups all day.
That's probably,
fastballs. Change
I
up
was
like
making
42.
fun of him.
yeah, we should do that. I'll keep him off the ground.
We gotta. Well, hey, we should have a contest so you can be Ryan's bullpen catcher.
Yeah.
See who does the best.
Yeah.
I think we should squash a beef when we're doing this
Oh, yeah.
and have Jake hit.
Yeah.
Jake thinks he could
That'd
hit
be
off Ryan.
phenomenal. We should absolutely do that.
or was it Jake? He said he could throw an 80-mile-per-hour fastball.
No, he said he could hit Ryan.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he said both. I think you're
Yeah, can't keep
you're
up.
right too.
Anyways, he just yaps. All right, should we take a break, boys?
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Ryan.
Yep.
What'd you do yesterday?
Went over to my local holiday, bought two, got one free Celsius energy drink, 200 millis of caffeine straight to the blood.
What'd you do with that extra boost of energy?
Well, that's what I was going to put an honorable mention for things that never get old. Edging your sidewalk or your driveway. That's actually what I did while I was sipping. I threw it on the tailgate of my truck and just started edging my driveway.
That's
Right
how
out-
good
right out
this
in the
deal
open.
is.
It's a great
That's
deal.
how good this deal is. This is the only deal Ryan uses when he's edging.
Yeah. You want to get some yard projects done?
Tell you what,
2 for 3.
it may not get you all the way home, but it definitely will get you to the edge of your lawn. This deal at Holiday,
sidewalk,
which is
yep.
buy 3, get
Buy 2, get
free.
1 free.
Buy 2, get 1 free. So you get 3 cell size.
Yep, and you could also try their new exclusive watermelon lemon flavor.
Ooh.
That one's fire, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta try one of those.
It's very good.
Okay. So guys, go to Holiday, get the deal. You know the deal. Do the deal. All right, Jared. We have our faithful patrons that submitted questions for this part of the podcast, right, Jared?
Correct.
Jared. If you guys would like to be a patron, go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio or go on the app and search You Betcha Radio. We have all sorts of extra episodes on there. What is it?
180.
131 this week.
131 extra episodes. Plus, hopefully in the future, we're going to have a goal to get to 3,000 patrons. It's going to be big. Don't know what it is yet, but we're going to figure it out.
Donkey Dong. You're walking through the woods, you find a perfectly straight walking stick and a perfectly round pocket-sized rock. You can only keep one. Which are you picking?
That's so easy for me.
So easy.
Next question.
Next question.
Are we
just
over-
kidding.
I'll say it on 3.
1, 2, 3. Walking
Stick.
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A perfectly round rock? Pocket-sized rock?
The only time I might is it like a perfectly round like a ball, or is it if it's
Perfectly
flat?
round, pocket-sized rock.
Unless it's an agate, then I would probably
what am I
keep
going to
that.
do with said
Egg it?
pocket-sized rock? Wait, what?
Ryan is trying to make the word agate fancy.
No, I genuinely thought that's how it was pronounced. An agate.
What'd you call me?
That's a bundle of sticks.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, this is only one
Yeah,
walking
bundle
stick.
of walking stick.
Oh my God.
The only time I'd even consider a perfectly round rock is if it's also flat and I'm next to a body of water to skip it. Otherwise,
But maybe, a great walking stick's a dime a dozen. But if this thing was perfectly circular, like this rock,
Like a
and it
Civil
was
War
from nature,
cannonball.
and it was Civil War cannonball-esque, you might be able to get $400 or $500
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
from a guy who lives in Minnesota who's also a trapper
Yeah.
that likes to collect antiques. So, but no, if nature had made a perfectly round rock, I think I have to take the rock.
Because you'll be able to find more perfectly straight walking
no, but
sticks,
this
I
is
feel like.
a perfectly straight walking
Yeah,
stick.
but now it just sounds like it's man-made.
Yeah, so does the rock.
But I'm saying the rock isn't.
The
The
stick
walking
is-
stick is man-made.
Yeah. If it's an agate, I'll take the rock.
What is an agate?
It's
An
when you-
agate. So there are people out there who will hunt for agates like as a full-time job. You can get thousands of
I
dollars
know.
for a good
What
one.
is it?
It's a special kind of rock. I know that's very.
It's kind of like a geode, right? Where you crack them open and they're cool inside.
Can we look that up, Jarrett?
How do I spell it?
Agate.
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 Sorry, one more time. AG.
ATE. Agate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah.
crack them open.
Yeah,
I
crack
used
'em
to
open,
have
yeah.
one of
Geodes
those.
are the hollow ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. They go
A
for big money.
perfectly round agate, or is it an 8?
Agate.
Agate. Here we go.
Silent E at the end.
Oh yeah, agate. What is it? Agate.
Yep.
Agate.
If it's an agate, I'm taking the rock.
I would too.
I'm taking the stick.
But if it's just a plain rock, I'm picking the stick.
Because then you got to get rid of one of them, right?
Only one shows
So you
up.
fucking soft toss that baby up to yourself with that stick and smash it out in the
Yeah.
woods.
It cracks open. Someone finds your agate.
Yeah, agate.
Finger my.
Also, where do you gotta be? Where do you gotta be in life to be asking that question? How do you come
In
up
the
with that
woods?
question?
Donkey.
Is this from Ryan's college
Donkey
buddies
Dong.
ripping acid?
dropping acid?
What do you guys are ripping? Finger my ass.
No thanks.
Are maternity pictures better than engagement photos?
I would say yes.
I would say yeah.
Because you're in a fraction of them in the maternity, not newborn. I'm thinking
Yeah.
newborn. pics.
Newborn's for sure better than all of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Agreed.
Which I just took my newborn photos, and yeah. Anyways,
Your kid's newborn photos.
it's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Because it's
It's quite the
holding
spectacle.
them, the holding them and whatever. But then how the photographer's got to get them in a specific position,
Yep.
laying on the bed is just a whole thing.
Do you have to turn the heat up?
Because he was naked.
No, because a lot of times they turn the heat up so they'll sleep.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, so the studio we went to was
My
like
kid
it was like
just
fucking
sleeps all day,
85
anyways,
degrees.
unless he's hungry.
He's up
So,
and at him.
Who's Adam? What was the question again?
Are maternity pictures better than
Oh.
engagement photos?
But like,
Are we talking?
See, I would say yes. Maternity pictures are better than engagement photos because then there's like there's a central topic that you can like you can BS about with your photographer if you don't know them that well, and that's the kid. Engagement photos just like it's like
the wedding.
I know, but it's just like,
So here's where in engagement photos, the only thing that's different is a ring on the finger,
Mhm.
right? And you could take those photos anytime. In maternity photos, literally your wife's body looks way different than it normally does. It's only going to be like that for a short amount of time,
mhm.
So I don't know.
I mean, I might have to. I think for me, my engagement pictures were more fun because Becca was very in her head about how she looked in the pregnancy pictures. And it's like, well, I got to be at this angle because my legs are big now. Because like, well, you're fucking pregnant. You're gonna be bigger.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
I didn't say that. I
You were,
didn't. I
you were
just
supposed to say, "Honey, you look beautiful."
which
Yeah, it's,
I read the script. I said what I was supposed to say,
Yeah,
but
okay.
my head was not what I
Read the
was.
script.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want him to bleep out what was actually going on in your head?
Someone will tell her regardless.
Okay.
I feel like with maternity photos too, like you're not like you don't even really have to. You kind of have to be in a couple of them. But
when we had ours, I just acted shitty about it.
yeah, that's kind of
Sit in the corner on your phone until you get your name called. Then you just stand there.
Dad, you're up.
yeah, pretty much.
Where do you
just-
want my hands? Oh, you want it on her belly? Weird.
You just take paternity photos and just like photos of you just
Yeah.
during the
Yeah,
pregnancy.
paternity leave photos. Take those 2 weeks. Get a photo sesh going.
Just you standing with your hands in your pockets or whatever.
Yeah. watching TV.
Yeah, or you got like a
Next kid. Next kid. I'm doing a paternity shoot.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
Dixon Cheeks, fornicate, elope, assassinate, bar trivia, bar bingo, meat raffle.
I'm gonna marry meat raffle. Well, what is it? Elope. I'm going to fornicate, bingo, and I am going to absolutely assassinate bar trivia.
But we did bar trivia together once and you loved it.
What was it?
We accidentally went to bar trivia in Iowa City. We were just trying to find a place to eat. And then you, me, and Ann played. And you were having the time of your life.
Well, I was trying to win.
We solved the first one. It was like an actually tricky clue. We solved it. I hadn't seen you that hyped in years.
Well, that's what I like to win.
Yeah, well,
but imagine what I would have been like if we were playing bingo and I had won, or I had a meat raffle and I won. You saw me at like a 6 of excitement. You don't want to see me go to 10. Well, actually, you probably do want to see me go to 10 in this scenario.
Don't want to see me go out of 1.
I think I'm gonna elope bingo because I like gambling. I'm gonna fornicate the trivia. I'm going to assassinate the meat raffle.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're not a grilling guy either. Yeah. If there's no crock pot essentials in there, then you're out.
If there's not any materials you can use in your easy bake oven, then I suppose you wouldn't want to be a part of said raffle.
There's no stakes involved.
Ah, Jared.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other trivia, it's just like meat raffles and bingo, stuff that'll never get old. Trivia had its time and it oversaturated and I got sick of it.
See, I like trivia, but every once in a while. That's why I fornicated it.
I hate the voice that the trivia people use and their cadence. Do you know what I mean? It's like, give me a topic for trivia.
Friends.
Okay.
The TV show.
During this episode of Friends, Joey said what to Chandler about his hair? You know what I mean? I fucking hate that cadence. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
In this episode of Friends, Ross was playing rugby. What was the nickname that Ross was given? Or it's called, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, yikes. I hate that voice and cadence.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever noticed that, but they all do it the same way.
If you close your eyes, you're at a bar trivia,
Definitely.
aren't you? Yeah.
No, I'm not, because I fucking hate trivia. If I close my eyes, I'm at home if that's going on.
And watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, I'd rather watch fucking Regis.
Way better trivia.
Regis.
So much better.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Same with Bob Barker.
They're doing reruns of old Regis.
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because they're coming out with a new one. I think they're getting everyone jacked up. Ryan's fucking stoked.
Who wants to be a billionaire?
Yeah, with inflation, it should be Who Wants to Be a Billionaire.
I was actually talking to my wife about this with Survivor. In 2000, when it started, $1 million was way more money than it is now.
Sure.
But it wasn't the equivalent of $1 billion.
Yeah. But still,
That's a lot of millions. That's like 1,000 millions.
like they got
That's
to
a
up
lot.
the prize at some point on these game shows.
Who wants to be a 1.5 millionaire? It's not the same.
It could still be $3 million and be called Who Wants
Who wants
to
to be a
Millionaire.
multi-millionaire?
Yeah,
That's
there we
easy.
go.
Yeah.
That
Who
rolls up.
wants to be a multi-millionaire?
That's perfect for the rebrand.
That's great.
But then they got to make the stakes a lot higher. They got to take away your lifeline, so you can't phone a friend. Maybe you only get one.
They're all there, but you only get to pick one of them.
That would actually be a great idea. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Or 1 million or 3 million. You get to choose at the beginning. You can go for 1 million, you get 3 lifelines. You go for 3 million, you get no lifelines. Kind of add a little extra wrinkle. 3 million all on your own.
Or what if there's like 25 briefcases and you pick?
That could be a good wrinkle.
Yeah.
Maybe take a bunch of supermodels, put them in sparkly dresses, put them over on the side, briefcases. You pick one. And then if you get all the questions right, every question you get right, you then get to open a case. hoping that you have the 1 to 3 million in yours.
Yeah, it's like a sports bet too. You can cash out. You can cash out early if you want.
Yeah, there
to.
should be someone that facilitates that though. Like you have a bookie live facilitating offers.
That would be a
For the
good
cash
idea.
outs.
Yeah, changing the odds.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Now we're fucking. Someone's had their ice mountain today.
And Howie Mandel can host it. He's got nothing going on.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's busy doing How We Do It. Howie Mandel with How We Do It.
Germaphobe.
No.
Keep his hands off those briefcases.
Yep.
He didn't touch him.
What were we talking about?
I'm gonna
Bar trivia.
Bingo. I'll elope meat raffle because who doesn't love a huge slab of meat? I'm going to fornicate bingo, and I'm going to unalive trivia. I fucking hate trivia. I've honestly been to a bar trivia one time in my life, and I think it was Friends. And
God.
I've never seen the show. How am I supposed to be of any?
Trivia's tough if you don't know the topic.
Now
we should take Ryan to
beat Buffalo Wild Wings trivia. You guys ever done the little tablet?
Oh yeah.
See, now that I can get on board with. I can get on board with Buffalo Wild Wings trivia because it's not like one topic specific.
Because there's no dumbass voice.
Boom.
It's kind of like a condescending voice that's like, you should know this, but you probably don't.
Yeah.
What was the name of Jerry's?
Remember to write your name at the top of your sheet before you hand it in.
God, I hate that.
You've been to one bar trivia.
No, I know, but fuck.
Bad.
Yeah. Jesus.
Jacob Kroll. FMK hashtag stump Ryan.
Let's see it.
An all expenses paid hunting trip every year for life. $50 million cash tax free.
I mean, this is the easiest. Don't even
Become Johnny Sins for a year.
fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the easiest. This is the easiest one of all time. This isn't stumping at all.
Yeah, the 50 million it should have been like 5 million tax free.
50 million eliminates the first option completely because you can go on a hunt.
You still would take the 5 million over the hunt.
I would because I could just all expenses paid with the money that I take.
I mean, what about Johnny though?
You're gonna fuck Johnny?
No.
Okay.
What?
No, he's out.
What?
You better put his picture down if you're going to talk about it.
Yeah, but look at the other two things that are on the table. 5 mil.
I mean, you got to fuck
But you
Johnny.
take the money and then you go hunting. You can't buy.
Oh, it's
Johnny Sins.
okay. I am so locked into this 5 mil because the answer is it was easy. Kill the hunting trip, take the money, and then F Johnny Sins.
Wait, you might want to marry Johnny Sins because if you fuck the 50 million a year,
you still get it.
You already got it.
Yeah,
you don't have to marry
that is true.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a great point. Actually.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah.
Put your head up a butcher's ass.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll take that one.
I'll take their word.
So
for
you're
it.
gonna fuck the 50 mil.
Yep.
What are you marrying, Johnny?
Johnny.
Killing the hunting trips.
Yep.
Easy. Not even
peasy.
close to a stump. That was a full-grown tree. It wasn't even a stump.
Yeah, that was easy. That was easy.
That wasn't even. Never mind.
Jacob, good try. Appreciate it. But
Not a good try at all.
well, he tried. He tried.
Air quote tried.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Jacob's next fuck, marry, kill will be Ryan. Fuck, marry, kill. Being extremely happy your entire life and having shitloads of money, having all of your toenails ripped off with a pliers,
Or a can of Velos.
yeah, or a can of Velos. That's gonna be Jacob's next stump, Ryan.
Two fun facts.
Ooh.
Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd.
No way. Not a chance.
I believe it. He makes
Not a
words up all the time.
chance.
What's the backstory?
I didn't look.
Okay.
Jared.
Jared, we have to
Jared.
do the foreshadow.
I didn't
we
look for
talk
that one.
about
I know.
it?
I didn't look for that one.
Did you say he has to foreshadow?
Like
Foresee.
Foresee.
The foreshadow.
You gotta
Just
foresee.
giving us hints all day in the office. Hey,
I got the fun facts, but do I?
you just look at Ryan like green eggs and ham, buddy.
No, he's just eating nerds. You know, like that's it. You got to foresee the questions we're asked, and you have to start foreshadowing these facts every Monday.
When can we get on Google quick?
Yeah.
When were nerds developed?
Like the candy?
The candy.
When were nerds invented?
Oh
1983.
fuck, that's
And how old is D. Seuss? Doc Seuss.
He died 1991. He was 87.
Born in 1904. Look up his invention of the word nerd. I want to see this.
Yeah, when was the word nerd invented? Not
It's a name of-
1950, he invented
Wow.
the word.
if I ran the zoo. Okay.
Guy claims that he would collect a Nurgle, a nerd, and a seersucker too.
For his imaginary zoo.
I've read that book. I think we
I-
have it.
Why aren't we calling people Nurgles?
I don't know.
Or seersuckers.
seersucker.
Crazy that nerd won out of those three.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard seersucker since the early 50s.
Well,
51.
Nurgle me sideways. I wouldn't have put my money on nerd.
Imagine that.
I'm going to start using seersucker.
It's easy to say.
Seersuck me sideways.
In 1816, there was no summer. The volcanic eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia blocked out the atmosphere with dust, ash, and sulfur oxide. The event caused a significant drop in global temperatures, resulting in winter-like climates.
Why the fuck are we talking about that ever?
Yeah.
That seems like an insane event that happened that I've never heard of.
And in 1816, too, the whole world didn't know
that's
about this volcano.
Barely older than my pocket watch.
Hardly.
What did the rest of the world think? The word couldn't have gotten around about the volcano fast enough. They thought they definitely had to think it was the end of the world, right?
Yeah, the average temperature change was 2 to 7 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, well, never
Okay.
fucking mind. That's,
I mean,
not
that's
a
much.
lot.
at
What?
all.
I know, but 85 to fucking 78.
Well, I think they said there's a huge famine. I forget which country. because
Potato
of it.
famine, probably.
No, that was before it.
Oh, that seems like that should be bigger news. That should be in textbooks.
Yeah, it happened in April.
This is a
too.
textbook thing. This
I've never.
should be in textbooks.
What's the name of this event?
The Mount Tambora eruption. I think I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
I mean, that wasn't 100 years later, Boston molasses disaster.
Yeah.
Same church, different pew.
Mm-hmm.
100 years later, Harambe
Cooled
died.
the entire earth, made all the Bostonians sticky. I mean, we're talking about the Boston molasses disaster. We're not talking about the eruption of 1814,
16.
16.
Where was this volcano at?
Indonesia.
Those Indonesian volcanoes do hit
Is
different.
that where you went on your honeymoon?
No.
Now that you say it, I do remember as we went on. That's where we hiked. It was the volcano.
Mount Tambora.
Indonesia.
After Cambodia?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, we flew through Indonesia.
Okay.
They were, yeah.
Same ocean, different island.
Yep.
You know,
I don't think Cambodia
same
is an
ocean,
island.
different peninsula. Same ocean, different volcano.
The old saying.
You know. So we didn't have a winter.
Summer.
Summer. It happened in April. It stretched all around the globe.
Yeah.
They say the same thing about Mount St. Helens too. That if it erupts, they're kind of fucked.
Same with Yellowstone.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking about?
That's
we're
a
all
planet killer.
Yep.
Okay, but like this Indonesia thing didn't sound too bad.
Maybe we're just overshooting the effects here.
Like,
We can go.
sounds
We've
like
been dealing with Canadian wildfires for 4 or 5 years now.
Well, and yeah, it's like, will they just keep their forests up there just clean?
Is that too much to ask?
It's not that hard.
You don't have that many trees.
Just
You know
put
what
some fire extinguishers around.
They got to get that forest floor cleaned up. You know what they do in South Dakota? They don't hire them. They make the convicts go out and clean the forest floors to prevent forest fires. So
Well, no one does anything bad in Canada. They don't have any condoms.
that is true. Yeah.
And all the drugs are legal or something, isn't it?
Yep.
Something like
cigs
that.
are like $25 a pack.
And maple syrup is flammable. So
That is true.
They got
That is
diesel
true.
syrup up there.
Cut down all the maple trees. Hold on. So, but like this sounds pretty bad of a volcano. Like, but we were fine, and no one talks about it. So is this just all this hoopla about Mount St. Helens? Just everyone just relax a little bit about it. We did this once already. It wasn't that bad.
How big was Tambora? If it was a lot smaller than this and it covered the whole
That's
Earth, then we
true.
could be in trouble.
That is true.
yeah, not all volcanoes are the same.
We are a ticking time bomb. You never know when it's
Yeah,
going to explode.
Well,
Don't blink.
Could get hit with another meteor. Cataclysmic event. Could have.
That we literally would be fucked on.
More water.
hey,
though.
but in 10,000 years, our ancestors would have hella good water out of
They
it.
will.
Do you guys know how we got the moon?
It's like a chunk of an asteroid got stuck in our gravitational pull.
Nope. An asteroid hit the Earth, which made the Earth like explode, or like chunks of the Earth flew off and they started spinning together, and they got so hot it compressed, it turned into the moon.
Huh.
That was a long time ago.
Way before
Way
the
before
aquifers.
Ice Mountain got their aquifer.
Way before Neil Armstrong.
Big Bang. That was the Big Bang theory.
After that,
It was way after that, actually. Like, quite a bit after that.
Couple Big Bangs.
But yeah, think about what it'd be like if we didn't have a moon. If that just would have just been 1 degree a different direction.
Would we
when
have
it hit
any
us.
tides in the ocean?
Would we have
werewolves.
Yeah, well, would we have what do they call them? Your signs?
Astrology?
Astrology.
I think so. That's
Isn't it based on
stars.
isn't it
That's
no,
not moons.
your sign your
No,
Cancer
We wouldn't have low tide and high tide.
isn't this the signs are not based off of the
Every sign is a constellation.
so
Or
what's the
Reinfeld.
Cancer sign then?
It's like a crab or something. It's a constellation.
So you're saying I have crabs?
He laughs.
No, it's every one of them is a constellation.
I don't know why.
So can you Google quick? If we didn't have the moon, would we have high tide and low tide?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think. What would that be like? Just water is just always
Just
the same?
tide.
we just have fucking tide to go.
Much weaker.
Interesting. Well, those are 2 good fun facts, Jared.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Those are pretty good.
Thanks.
I know you tried to upstage the Boston molasses disaster with that one. Didn't quite hit, Jared.
It was-
try again next week.
Wasn't as fun.
Wasn't it sweet?
Yeah. Or sticky.
I want some
That-
sticky facts.
Let's shoot for sticky facts next week. Is that it, Jared?
That's it.
Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning into another episode of You Betcha Radio podcast. May your cataclysmic events be sticky. And may riding your dirt bikes down a gravel road never get old. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.